Hello investors, welcome back to the channel for your number one investing news and strategies. Today we're going to be discussing the top 7 penny stocks to watch in the month of June. Now these are penny stocks that have FDA news, PDUFA news, phase 1, 2, or 3 data. And as we all know, PDUFA have around an 80% success rate of approval, which helps us obviously to have a bigger chance of getting approved and hopefully for a bigger run-up. This type of news can cause the stocks to dramatically go up or down depending on positive or negative news, and that's exactly what we're hoping for. Now before we get into the video, guys, let's smash that like button for me. We got almost 300 likes on last month's penny stock video. Can we get over 400 likes on this one? I think you guys can definitely do it, so go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We just hit 7,000 subscribers the other day, so thank you guys for subscribing. And also leave a comment. How are you doing with penny stock trading and what type of stock investing are you doing? If you guys want, sign up for Webull, get 2 free stocks. Sign up for Robinhood and receive a free stock, and then you can sign up for M1 Finance as well. Links in the description. Okay guys, so the number 7 stock on our list is going to be ticker symbol CLDX. CLDX is currently trading at about $2.67. It was up about 2 cents or about 0.75% at close on Friday. This is the drug that is being looked at, CDX 0159, healthy volunteers. This is going to be a phase 1 data, and this is going to be on June 6, 2020, phase 1 presentation at EAACI, June 6, 2020. Now, if we take a look at their chart right here, there's something very important that we'll see. So obviously, right here, this dip in March was because of the crash, obviously, in the stock market. So it followed the trend, and then it recovered back up as the market did as well up until May. So in my opinion, right now, we're seeing a support level at around this $2 area. So support $2 area, which is right here, about $2.20. That is our support area. If we can break this area right here of about $3, I believe this one can be a very, very nice runner. Also, another thing that you guys got to keep in mind is a lot of these penny stocks run up to the news. So obviously this stock could continue to trend on up until the 6th of June. And then, depending on the news, if it's positive or negative, it could either dump down or it could continue to run up if the news is positive. So this one definitely one to keep an eye out on, and hopefully we can pass through this resistance of $3. If we pass this resistance through $3, it can continue to ride on up, which is something that we have to keep an eye out on, and obviously not hold these, you don't want to hold these penny stocks for too long because they're very volatile and prices can dramatically go up or down depending on positive or negative news. And that is another thing that we have to keep an eye out on, because the price can drop down 20-30% really, really quickly, and you could get stuck in a play that you don't want to be stuck in, and that could cause you to make a lot of losses. But on the other end, you could also make a lot of gains if the stock runs up 20, 30, 50% or even 100% on positive data that comes out from the drug that is being looked at. All right, guys, number 6 on our list is going to be ticker symbol OPK. So OPK is currently trading at $2.28. It's up about 13 cents or about 6.05% at close on Friday. The drug that is being looked at is right here. It's for children growth hormone deficiency, and this is going to be a phase 3 data. So this is actually nice. I like to see phase 3 data, obviously. Phase 3 data, it is going to be on June 8th, 2020. Phase 3 data met primary endpoint October 21st, 2019. Data to be presented on June 8th, 2020 at 11 a.m. Eastern Time at ENDO Online 2020. So this is something that helps us out, is we know that it's going to happen at 11 a.m. on Eastern Time on June 8th. So that way we can definitely keep up with the news that's going on, and pretty much live we'll see what's going on, and we'll be able to, see if the stock is going to continue to trend up or if the stock is going to go down depending on the news that comes out. If we look at their chart, this stock has been running up for the past month pretty much, actually 2 months. It's went down from about $1 and it's currently trading at around $2.28. It had a high up here about $2.77. Support level, I don't really see a big support, but I would say around the $2 level, around the $2, I would say there's a support. And then hopefully if we can break this resistance, obviously just like the previous stock that we talked about, if we can pass this $3 area, I believe that this one could also be another runner. But this one looks like right here it's consolidating on up now, and it's going to trend on up, hopefully up to the news. So right now, right here, we would say, the support level is around that $2 area. and then we have this gap up that we can get between $2 and $3, and once we pass that $3 area, it's no man's land, and you can just continue on going up, especially if we have some decent volume. And that is something that you can see right here. We had some decent volume, and the stock, rocketed up from about $1.95 and it went up about $2.77, so up about 80-90 cents right there on good volume. As you can see, that big green candle right there. And also right here, when I had this jump from about $1.48 to about $2.32, another big green candle, and then another one here from $1.42 to about $1.90. So as long as this stock can get some volume to push it, it could definitely break through that $3 for sure, and maybe even trend on up to $4 or $5 with positive data. The number 5 penny stock on our list for the month of June is going to be ticker symbol ADRO. So ADRO is currently trading at $3.27. It's up about 1 cent, or about 0.31% on Friday at close. The drug that is being looked at is right there, BION 1301. This is going to be a phase 1 data, so it is just beginning stages of it. And this one is going to be on June 8, 2020. The phase 1 data due 1H 2021 in IgA. This is going to be data from healthy volunteers to be presented at June 8, 2020 at 1 p.m. PDT. So once again, we know June 8th, and it's going to be at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. PDT. So that gives us an exact time, so we can once again track the stock up to the minute, once the data comes out, and that's going to help us out because we can see what's going on with the stock. If we take a look right here, this stock exploded actually back here in the end of January, beginning of February. Nice green candles right there, good volume. What is that right there? 3 million, 4 million volume on that stock, as you can see. It went from about $1.35 all the way to a high of about $3.87. After that, it kind of pulled back down here to about $2, and then we see a consolidation right here. So this area right here, $2.50, that's where I would say the support level is. It's gonna consolidate around that area, and it can either break through or fall back down. But obviously, if we can break through that $4 area, almost $3.50 area, this one could definitely be another runner. I mean, as you can see down here, it was trading at $1 for a long time. And if we take a look at the 1 year chart, it was trading here for $1 for a long time. And then we had this huge spike up, and then a little bit down here consolidation, and now as you can see, we're kind of getting like a wedge right there, and it's slowly trending on higher and higher, which could definitely help us out. Obviously, if we have good news, and even up to the news, this stock could be a runner, and that's something that you guys want to keep an eye out on, because that's something that could cause us to make more profit if the stock continues to trend on up. Even before the news, if it goes up 20-30%, and you are to get out of the stock, you still made 20-30% gain if you don't want to take that risk of seeing what's going to happen with the data, because the stock could fall down, obviously. So you always want to be very cautious and do your own research before investing in the penny stocks. All right, guys, the number 4 pick for June is going to be ticker symbol AKTX. So we've discussed this one in the previous months. Actually, this stock we talked about a couple times, I believe. So this stock is trading at about $2.04 right now. It's up about 4 cents, or about 2% on Friday at close. The drug that is being looked at is right there, as you can see. And this is going to be a stage phase 3 data, so stage 3. And it's going to be on June 11, 2020. Phase 3 interim data, January 10, 2020. Noted all patients achieved a primary endpoint of transfusion independence. Further data due at EHA June 11th to the 14th on 2020. So it's going to be between June 11th and the 14th, and that's when the data is going to be coming out. As you can see right there, it said the transfusion, independence and all is all done, the patient's endpoint. So that started, or January 10th, 2020. So we will see the data that comes out from that research on them between June 11th and the 14th. If we take a look here, this stock, obviously, it was trading here between this $1.70 and about $2 range. That was where it's consolidating. And then as the market dropped down in March, when the whole stock market, because of the Rona, it went down all the way down to about $1. And then as the market started to trend back up, the stock continued to come back up with the market, obviously. And right now, we're hoping that it continues to trend on up. If we can break through and with some good volume, this stock can definitely keep on going. That's something to keep an eye out on. I mean, right here, we can see the volume is pretty good. It had about 3.5 million volume, about 600,000 volume on that day. But this one, definitely, if it can continue to break through, and if we can get past, $3, that definitely could be a runner. with some positive news, of course, this one could keep on going and make us some very, very good gains that we all need and want, especially right now with the economy the way it is and the stock market the way it's trending. Okay, guys, so the number 3 pick for the month of June is going to be ticker symbol NBRV. NBRV is currently trading at $1.14. It was up about 29 cents, or about 33.91% on Friday at close. This is for urinary tract infections. That is the drug that is being looked at. And obviously, this is a PDUFA. PDUFAs, like we said, we have an 80% success rate in PDUFAs. They would not have made it this far into the stages if it was not going to have positive data or some type of good news. Now, one thing to keep an eye on with this one is it could delay possibly. It's supposed to be on June 19, 2020, with a delay likely, like it says. CRL issued April 30th, 2019, new PDUFA data June 19, 2020. And the company noted that because of the Rona, it could get delayed. Obviously, the FDA news could get delayed because of that. Now, if we take a look at their chart, this stock, or this penny stock, has been trampled actually. It was up here about $1.50, crashed down all the way down to about 50 cents, and it was trading here about 50 cents, consolidating for a long, long time, about 2 months. And then right here, we just started to get some really decent volume, 12 million. And then right here, we got 22 million volume, and it's went up from about 67 cents to about $1.14 right now. This one could be a runner, so this one is one to keep an eye out on, a very, very close eye. This is probably my favorite pick so far on the list. But yeah, you're going to have to be very careful with this one because it could go either way. So it might just be a runner up to the news with this heavy volume. So keep an eye out on the volume, obviously, and see what's going on and see what the data that is coming out. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed, because if it gets delayed, that could cause a sell-off to happen because nothing came out. But that could also give us another opportunity in the future for another run up in the stock with positive data or negative data, obviously whatever comes out from the drug. So this is definitely one of my hot picks for the month. Okay, guys, so this is our number 2 pick for the month of June, and I can tell you before we even get into this one, this is a very, very juicy one. So if you're still watching this video, I would advise to continue watching because this is a hot one. Ticker symbol EVOK. It's trading at $2.47. It went down about 5 cents at the close, or about 2% on Friday. This is going to be for female diabetic gastroparesis, and this is going to be a PDUFA. So once again, like we said, 80% success rate on PDUFAs. So definitely keep an eye out on this one, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So this is going to be on June 19, 2020. CRL issued April 2nd, 2019. NDA resubmitted with new PDUFA data of June 19, or date of June 19, 2020. And this is exactly why we're keeping an eye out on this stock. So last year, this stock was trading about 59 cents. Ran up, consolidated around here, and then broke out through this $1 area, went up about $1.50. And then it trended back down a little bit as the crash happened with the Rona. It went down to about 82 cents. Consolidated and continued to trend on up slowly, and now volume is coming here. 2 million, 2.2 million, 600,000, and then 2 million volume again. The stock has ran up from about $1.40 all the way up here to about $2.60 in just a couple of days, about a week or two. It's ran up about 100% almost right there, and now it's pulling back a little bit, but obviously it could continue to run, especially with positive news and data that comes out with this one. This is actually, now this one is my number 1 pick for the month actually, and I want you guys to keep a very, very close eye out on this one, because with some positive volume, it could definitely continue to trend up and continue to break through this $3 area and continue to run up even further, especially if we have some very positive data with the drug that could happen. Obviously, since it's a PDUFA and they have an 80% success rate, that gives us a kind of like an edge where we have more of a chance of success. Okay, guys, so the number 1 pick for the month of June is going to be ticker symbol VBIV. So VBIV, we definitely talked about, I believe, either last month or the month before that. The stock price of this one is $2.18. It went up about 20 cents, or about 10.10% on Friday. This is the drug that is being looked at right there, and this is going to be a phase 2A data. It's going to be on June 22nd, 2020. So this phase 1-2 presented at AACR June 22nd, or between June 22nd and 24th, 2020. If we take a look right here at our chart, very, very nice chart actually. I enjoy this chart. right here with volume, obviously the stock went up from about $1 to about $1.50, and then it trended back down, and then we continued from about the end of April to beginning of May. It's went about from about $1 all the way to about $2.50, so about 150% gain on this one, just right there. And another thing to keep an eye out on is right here. You can see that the volume is very, very low, about 1 or 2 million, and then we can see right here in the recent days, the volume has been huge. The volume is like 14 million, 12 million, 26 million, up here about 30 million, and the volume is very, very big, and you can see that really helped the stock go up because it went from about $1.16 all the way to that $2.50. The volume was huge, so that means a lot of people are watching it, and that also means that positive thing for you is you could definitely get in and out of these stocks very quickly. And now we had a pullback, obviously, because it can't just continue to run up just like it did here. It went to $2, went down, and then continued up. We're hoping that that happens again, down and then continues back up. Hopefully breaks through that $3 area and continues to run up. Hopefully we have some positive data, obviously, depending if it's positive or negative. That could tremendously determine the way the stock is going to go up or down, and that's something that we have to keep an eye out on as well. All right, investors, so those were the top penny stocks for the month of June 2020. Leave a comment below. What do you guys think about these picks? One thing to remember before investing in the penny stocks, I'm not a financial advisor, as I say in every video. So obviously do your own research before investing in the penny stocks. They're very dangerous. If you've never invested into penny stocks, I would suggest penny stock trading and paper trading. So it's fake money, not real money, so you do not lose your money. Obviously do your own research, like I said, before investing into any type of stock. Make sure you research the stock, research the company, the type of drug that is being approved, and what's going on with the data, and the data that's happened in the past, and how they've if they've been successful or not successful in the past years and months, obviously depending on the stock. These are all penny stocks, so they're very, very volatile. Prices can go up and down very quickly, especially if volume gets picked up and a lot of traction from the media. So these stocks can be very, very dangerous, and I would not suggest investing in them if you are not an experienced trader or you do not know what you are doing. So obviously, do your own research, guys. Leave a comment below. How has your time with penny stocks been? What penny stocks are you looking at, or what stocks you're looking at in general? Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Smash that like button for me, guys. Let's get over 400 likes on this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Check out my other content. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.